Good morning, Year 5. So today we're actually starting a new unit called The Ultimate Guide to Elves and Sprites. And it says, world famous elf and sprite expert Pi Corbett is putting together the ultimate guide to elves and sprites. Pi is well known as an elf whisperer and has researched elves of Americas and sprites living in Iceland. Your job, should you accept this mission, I'm afraid you have to, is to provide Pi with another entry for his book by writing about a type of elf or their smaller cousin, the sprite. So, information with a touch of faction. In this workbook, we're going to be writing an information text about a type of elf or sprite. Of course, these are mythological figures. Even though this is a non-fiction genre of writing, we can still be inventive and creative. We like calling it faction because the form fits information about facts, but the content is fiction. So to get us started, here is a model of a fictional information text about a cave elf. As you are listening, you might want to think about which type of elf or sprite that you will write about. Cave elves. Why is it that cave elves have interested elf whisperers over the years? Perhaps it is because the cave elf is such a rare form of elf and little is known about it. Generally, cave elves are only out and about at night. This is because they have grown so used to living in deep, dark caves that they find the sunlight so bright and hot that they can hardly see. A word of warning: do not handle cave elves, as they may lash out in defence if they cannot see. Surprisingly, cave elves are easy to identify as they are the smallest elf in the world, being about the size of small cats. Unfortunately, their children are often mistaken for rats. They wear broad-brimmed hats to keep the sun from their faces and leather clothes. The adult cave elf is a dark green colour, which enables it to hide in shadows as well as trees, hedgerows and tall grass. They often wear cloaks, sturdy boots and have long beards and pointed ears. However, juveniles are born with a yellowish tinge and red hair, which they lose after their 100th birthday. Cave elves are found in most mountain ranges and hills where there are plenty of hiding holes. Almost all cave elves live in the large groups in underground caverns where they feel the safest. However, a minority live as hermits. When out and about foraging for food, they will keep to the shadows, and this makes them very difficult to identify. They live in harmony and train mice as their pets. The mice are treated in the same way that humans fuss over dogs or cats. Whilst most elves are renowned for their magical abilities and precious stones, the cave elf shows no interest in gold, silver, or any other valuable stones. They are only interested in playing chess and whiling away their time holding quiz shows and tending to their indoor pot plants. These shy and gentle creatures are vegetarians and grow their own fruit and vegetables on mountainsides close to the entrance to their dens. Cave elves present no danger to humans, and several have made friends with shepherds who are often out at night tending to their flocks. Our Save the Cave Elf campaign has been concerned for many years that these delightful creatures might be mistaken for other, less pleasant types of elf, and therefore be hunted. David Battenberg suggests that where their cave dwellings and caverns have been discovered, it is important to ensure that the location is kept secret. Our advice is to preserve these mysterious and gentle creatures. All elf lovers living near caves should make sure that the vegetable and fruit peelings are left out during snowy weather. So your task for today is to match the vocabulary to its meaning, to its definition. You could do this, you might already know some of the words and be able to match those to their definition. You might be lucky enough to have a dictionary at home. There could be someone at home to save you, someone at home to help you, or don't feel that you can't use the internet. So put the words in, look up the definition on the internet and match it from there. Best of luck.